Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. My audio got mixed up again. For some reason, I've been saving the settings and don't want to save. After a while, it just disappears. So if I don't sound right, I'm sorry. But we're going to continue because I can't play later on tonight. So I'm just going to do a little stream now. Bro. Oh, bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Mondo. You lose.
What?
Uh-oh, this time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fasiki was Mondo Awada. In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiara Tako chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to a danger zone, Mr. Ishimori. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
What is this? Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually,
The story of murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear, you can hit the B button and fast forward to the text. Anyways, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fusuki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're weak even though you're a boy? What's wrong with you? He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome this weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about it, even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak.
Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept that fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. So, and then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dressed like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair. And yet,
I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk about it right now.
But
But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later? After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovering to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my
If
chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day, he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get to do it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be a good idea to ask someone for help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to,
Yeah, that's right.
it was me. Yep, it sure was. The biker gang fellow had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confined in Mono, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to be. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspirations. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come
Correct.
to close that. So then that must be why Mondo did what he did. To keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what? What? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up for what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could be part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep it his secret? Because if everyone knew he'd be killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity. So he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he made to Chihiro, who he also killed. Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that was what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed. That's impossible. Nothing could be that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone? It's impossible. How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standards is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know?
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble, but the only reason he had the chance to join the gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Awada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in every way he did. Mondo was the epitome of a starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the characteristic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang, and before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number 1 in the gang, and his number 2, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation, began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gotta take over for Daya? Huh. Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang, which is why I gotta get stronger than Daya. Just once, no matter what, I gotta win. I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And on that night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into an oncoming traffic. But suddenly, lying in his brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I effed up. Sorry. Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Diaz never blamed him for what happened. Hey kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Cause it's the team, you and me put together. It's a promise between men. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother, he could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who's bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lying because of the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad, he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm strong. Strong. And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized, no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secret. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I've been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why I, Mondo, after I saw that Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think of or say, but after a while that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was just around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously, Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me all this all of a sudden?
Huh?
Because, I mean, you've kept the secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what you're saying is I should just say it.
What?
You're saying if I really
What?
am I should just be able to tell everyone my secret.
Huh?
Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I'd never had, so I was jealous of him, and that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No.
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed, and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failures in my face? No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, I am strong. I'm strong. Strong. Stronger than you.
You son of
And
a
stronger
bitch.
than Daya. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was lying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him down on the ground. Hey! I killed him.
Killed him.
Yeah.
I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Look at him. You see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know that true strength is. What true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't. You bastard. Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead, say that again. I dare you.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want, is what I want to say, but unfortunately, I can't do that right now because the time for punishment has come. Punishing? You mean execution? That's what I promised you, right? The blackened that disturb the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now
Now
then,
then.
a very special punishment.
For Mondo Hawada, the ultimate biker gang leader. No, wait.
Let's give it everything we've got.
It's
punishment
time! I said wait.
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Laugh at death, and your soul will forever be at peace. It can't be my brother. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone lives their lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. As Taka sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again, but he, of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. Bayakura. You're completely insane, you know that. A game? One of our friends is dead, do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do, because this game is life or death.
Hey,
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response, except that
however,
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
honestly,
So you ignored the nighttime rule, too? That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
there is nothing.
Well,
to
I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he's gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What? You mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I had seen him. So you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed, but if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene. But damn, man, if we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course, Bakura turned and looked at me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to now have to watch out for. What?
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey,
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next.
you.
You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is why? Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair. What do you mean? 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 Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm gonna stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me. Ah, the noble son of a noble family. Truly, you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying relationship. Shut up, I would never stoop to your level of childish criminals like you. Let me just say this. After I achieve complete victory, you're up next. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna kill you, understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Tagami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all right.
Oh, so cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob on you for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that it wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fears and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, It felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was for the worst kind of despair.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Yay, chapter 2's done. Flying through this game. And down to 10. You received a crazy diamond present. Okay, sure. Ugh. Sniff, sniff.
I know I shouldn't cry, but I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon. It's impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Donuts. I need to eat some donuts. That'll cheer me up. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donut holes, mala salsa dust?
Okay.
Oh god of donuts, I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule. But right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary. Huh?
Huh?
What's the sound? It sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse?
But
I'm super scared, but... Is someone there? Ah! Okay. The morning after the conclusion of the second class trial. Everyone met in the dining hall just like always, and I expected it to start like any other day. That's what I expected, but today's count kind of sucks, huh? Toko and Bayukia still refuse to show up, and I haven't seen Miss Hasina anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting, so she's taking it easy in her room for today.
oh,
That is rather unusual for her. Normally she is so full of energy, which is exactly what makes me worried.
so then.
So it's just like the 7 of us then? Looks like that. It's times like this where the committee chairman needs to get things going with a bang.
Impossible.
Or not. Taka hasn't said a word since everything that happened yesterday. One look at his face shows he hasn't slept a wink last night. It must be because of Mondo. The two of them became so close, and then he found out Mondo killed Chihiro, and then having to watch Mondo get punished, and nothing he could do about it. I can't imagine what it must have done to him. Oh, I so. Blech. So I mean, what's going to happen now? We haven't found any way out, and we have no idea if help's ever gonna come. Now I'm all depressed just thinking about it. We simply have to make the best of things, do our best to get along and live here together in peace. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. That is the only hope we have now. What, to live here forever?
Well,
Here we have every convenience, we have food, clothing, or our every need, it seems. Why are you so dissatisfied? In fact, let me ask you this. What is it about the outside world that you long for?
is that okay?
Competition, discrimination, victimism, and violence. As society grows, so does its perversions. In which case, is our current situation not? Demon Angel, pretty pudgy princess. Huh?
Here we go.
Meggy, the drill shop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon, Catgirl, Dog Boy, Robo Justice, the Galactic King, and what I mean is there's no 2D here.
There is nothing to
The mastermind puts such base desires to their advantages, bending you to their will.
You know?
Okay, well, anyways, since Taka's like catatonic and the oldest one here, I'm officially stepping up to take the lead. So we're all gonna work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching? Well, I mean, since the class trial is over and all.
Perhaps.
There should be a new place for us to investigate. Yeah, that's the ticket. Maybe we'll find some kind of clue this time.
Well then.
Then once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problems with that, Celeste? There may well be a discovery waiting for us which may further enrich our lives here. No, the point is to look for clues. And just as we were starting to come together, she barged in and ruined the conversation.
You called for me, and so I appeared.
And genocide. Nobody called for you. What the? How come it's Genocide Jill and not Toko? God, this place is just amazing. Finally, a place I can just be my murderous self. Which is why I've decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in a cave for me. Plus, I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with a split personality thing is so overdone. I gotta destroy that stereotype. I'll fight all day and all night to murder those total slanderous cliches. But you are a killer with a split personality. Gah. If she weren't here, my chance of survival would go up at least 10%. Come on, you gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars need the little people to hold them up. Well, whatever else we do today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. You're right, let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. Oh, you're such a blast, Genocide Jill. So we were forced to eat breakfast with a murderer, and after our much-needed but very annoying meal, we sat to work looking around the school. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Stairs. Hey, dude. Our newly appointed leader. Guide us. Nothing here. Got anything to say, dude? Nothing changed on this floor. The only difference is the gate blocking the stairs leading up to the third floor is gone. I guess that's where they want us to head next. I wonder what kind of crazy stuff is up there. Let's go to the 3rd floor then. How do I get to the 3rd floor though? 3rd floor. Alright, bring me. No, I want to go to the 3rd floor. 3rd floor of Hope Peak Academy. I wonder what we're gonna find this time. What's up here? Stairs. Rec room. Cool. We got pool table. So this is
Let's see.
a recreation room. A place for students to come and relax. I never would have imagined a school having a place like this. Well, no normal school would. Has Athela, Shagia, even a dartboard and a pool table. And look at that. They have even provided us with remarkable numbers of magazines.
Isn't it wonderful?
Those will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay.
Listen up!
Ring, ring, ring. Hello there. Hello, allow me to expound. We've got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, video games, baseball, science, all kinds of magazines. Oh, but nothing dirty. This is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mags.
So then.
And you will be adding to our collection as new issues come out. Sorry, no can do. Even if I want to. Right now, magazines are kinda what? Oops. Nothing, never mind. No. Anyways, that's it for my explanation. Bye-bye. What he just said. I know, right? It bothers me too.
Most unfortunate.
Life here would be that much nicer if we could add in some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. But really? It's a beat-up old locker. It doesn't seem especially important right now, so I don't need to open it. Okay. There's a table here. It's kind of similar to a desk in a classroom, but also kind of not. A pool table isn't normal school equipment. Is this thanks to Monokuma, or did the school buy it? I don't care. I'm done here. Let's go. Anything else? Hello, my mysterious friend.
It would seem.
So the 3rd floor is open up this time. After a brief investigation, it looks like there's a physics lab and an art room. I also found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. I wonder what it does. Well, let's go to the physics lab. Where's the physics lab? Art? Ugh. I don't want to go to that. Physics. This is the physics lab. It's less like a classroom, more like some kind of research institution. That is a huge machine. What's up with this ridiculously big machine?
Watch out!
Watch out! What? What do you want to do? Some quantum leaping? Huh? That's a time machine. Pretty awesome, right? It was designed by a student right here at Hope Peak, the ultimate physicist. Although they don't go here anymore. They died turning the tragedy. A time machine? Seriously? So it can go back in time? Okay then, let me get in there. If I can go back to the past, then I can... This time I'll stop Mondo, for sure. Oh, sorry, not possible. This particular time machine can only go back 1 minute. It comes in handy when you, leave a pizza or bagel in the microwave 1 minute too long. 1 minute? You sound disappointed. But actually, I was lying about the whole thing anyways. There's no such thing as a time machine. What? Honestly, it's just an air purifier. An air purifier?
In other words,
It can produce clean air no matter where you're at. With that thing, you can even live on Mars. But what's with the discombobulated gravity and deadly low temperature? You probably don't want to live on Mars.
you guys.
Anyways, this machine is the reason you guys all have all this delicious air. So don't go messing with it. You break it and it's your butt. This huge thing is just an air purifier? And more than that, To go out of your way to say something you know will hurt someone who already is suffering? God damn you. Well, that totally makes it worth it. This machine obviously has some kind of purpose, but I don't know anything about physics to begin with, so I don't have any clue where to start with this. So, how are you doing? Hey, Taka, don't you think this place is like some kind of research institute? Still no reaction. Can I leave? I better look around, huh? Okay, well, let's keep looking then. They must use these for physics experiments and stuff. There's materials, pulleys, steel plates, magnets, and all kinds of stuff I don't even recognize. Another coin! Woohoo! What else am I supposed to look at? Let's see. There's a door back there. Am I supposed to look at that? Oh, it's you. Please don't kill me. This is the equipment room. It's super disorganized, and there's a strange chemical smell in the air. Ah, this place is so relaxing, so calming. The smell of formula dye is almost unbearable. It's so tempting. I wanna just dunk myself right in. Of course, Genocide Jack likes it, and that just goes to show how disgusting it really is. Pendulums, wheels, rail segments, all the equipment is scattered all over. They're all covered in dust too. They obviously haven't been in use in a long time. This is a tarp. This isn't anything strange about it. Seems perfectly ordinary to me. And a coin. I'm getting rich. I guess I just gotta talk to her then, because I've seen everything else. What's up? Ah, it's really is unbearable. A nice long bath in a tub of formal. That's true happiness. Just thinking about it makes me, yeah, whatever you say. There's a bunch of files here, probably old lab files or research data. There's a monitor here too, but what's the point of putting one in here? Yeah, I guess. Can I leave now? Or are you not gonna let me leave still? There's a camera there. I saw the camera. Can't look at it. Okay, can I leave? What else could I possibly need to look at? Monitor. Door, I already checked the door, the camera. Oh, the camera. There we go. Oh, it's a digital camera. It's got some kind of weird anime style design on it. It's kind of beat up, but it looks like it still turns on just fine. Yep, it still works. I should show the others later. Can I leave now? Yes. Where's the, I think this, yeah, art room. Let's go to the art room. At first glance, this looks like any normal art room, but something about it seems off, or multiple somethings. Probably the bear. Is that a statue of Monokuma? Who would ever want to make something like this? Still, the quality is surprising. What do you gotta say? Well, look at all this equipment. It certainly scratches that artistic itch of mine. Art supplies, of course, but you've also collected all kinds of sculpting tools. So, Hifumi, do you like sculptures and figurines and stuff?
Yes,
Well,
indeed.
normally I limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay. I don't know how that's borderline, but okay. I'm a fan of Cherubim, Pumpkin Keenhead, and especially admires anything that Saburo Romping Pumpkin Makis. Cherubo's ability to express the movement of muscles is exquisite, as seen in his Mama Cat series. Pumpkin Keen is like a little sculpture's fairy representing the century's greatest qualities. Saburo Rapakampinya, meanwhile, is known for his Mecha Museum series, which leads to the worldwide tour. Truly, they can only be regarded as the Elite Four. But one of your elites is missing. Well, the Elite Three just sounds stupid, now doesn't it?
Yes,
Besides, that empty seat rightly belongs to me. It begins. Today's beginning is my regime as the legendary ruler of the next century. I see. Well, good luck with that. This is the repository that attached to the art room. It used to store different artsy things, I guess. Okay. There's something on the floor. It looks like a picture, but as I stretched out my hand to pick it out, almost as if on its own, my hand froze. Huh? What I saw in that picture was Jiro, Leon, and Mondo. They were smiling. What is this? Questions started racing through my head, one after another. Why is it only these three? What are they doing together? How come they're smiling like that? When was this taken? Who took it? Where's the camera they used? How did they get it developed? And in the picture, the window in the classroom, there's no metal plates covering it. Which must mean wherever this picture was taken, it wasn't here at Hope's Peak, but there was no time to find the answer. All the questions floating around my head were quickly drowned out by... That's mine, give it back. Monokuma appeared out of nowhere and snatched the photo, and any chance I had at answering evaporate. You peeked, didn't you? Well, they all had the same pretty dazzling smiles, huh?
Isn't that wonderful?
They were definitely living their school life. It's like they ripped a page right out of the Book of Youth. What's going on with that picture, do you know? I'm not telling you nothing. Why can't you give me a straight answer? Never mind, I don't even know why I bother asking. I discovered lots of stuff and it was all strange, but I don't know if any of it was actual clue. I'm just getting more confused. Maybe I should head back to the dining hall and talk about it with everyone else. For now, I should head to the dining hall. Yes. No need to repeat yourself. Just had to say it once. I would have figured it out. When I got back to the dining hall, the first thing I noticed was... Hina? I tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others as they rushed into the dining hall. I thought she was sick or something. Everyone rushed past me and crowded around Hina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable. Are you feeling better already? Yeah, I ate a few donuts, and that really helped a lot. You do love those donuts. But wasn't it like your stomach hurting or something? Well, my stomach ache kinda made me hungry, so you know. I guess my memory's kinda fuzzy lately. They say that a goldfish will eat however much food you give it, even if it's about to burst. Miss Assyriana, pretty much the same, it looks like.
Just a second.
Hey, you, of all people, don't have any room to talk. Anyways, I was worried about you.
Sorry.
Besides that, you... Huh? Jeez, you knuckers. You are huge. What the heck? Did you convince them to double up on the milk production? Stay away from her, fiend. Anyways, first things first, we should talk about what we found, right, Taka? Right. Is he gonna stay like that forever? Did you find anything?
So,
I wasn't able to help much with the investigation, but I did make one discovery. It didn't happen to be donut-related discovery, did you? What does that even mean? Never mind. It was about the nurse's office. Remember, there's one on the first floor, right? I remember, but it's locked.
yeah.
Actually, not anymore.
So then,
Did you find any protein in there, or even vitamin supplements? Would be fine. I did look, but no dice. Just a bunch of headache medicine, over-the-counter stuff.
I see.
That's disappointing. It is disappointing, like the end of the world is already here. I'm not sure it's that disappointing. Okay, anyone else? You got a lot of words for us over there? It's no use. Guess not. Oh, I just remember I saw Bakura a little while ago. What? Where? Was he? You're crazily scaring me. Where was he? He was in the locker room. He had a huge stack of books he must have got from the library.
No.
So that's where he's hiding. I won't let him get away from me. She just ran off. Is she okay? We should not concern ourselves with her. Yeah, we'll just let the murderer go towards the one guy. No one has to follow her. I'm sure it's fine. There was a rather remarkable physics lab on the 3rd floor. In the middle of the room, there was a machine bigger than anything I've ever seen before. Oh yeah, apparently it's an air purifier. Huh? What's something like that doing here? Is the device really that big? I really don't get it. Oh, this is going well. There is one piece of good news. There's just so happens to be a rec room on the 3rd floor. I have no doubt that our student life here will be even more enjoyable because of it. Will someone join me in a game of Othello, maybe? Never heard of it. You teach me. There was an art room on the 3rd floor, and it had all kinds of gears. Now I'll be able to react all my favorite anime characters. Oh, I shouldn't have asked. Oh yeah, speaking of anime, that reminds me. I found something while I was looking around.
Perhaps.
A digital camera? That's what it seems like. Does it still work? Yeah, it seems fine.
No?
Well then, let's see it.
What the
What?
heck?
This thing looks like a kid's toy. It looks like it can store like 5 pictures maybe. It doesn't have a timer or anything.
Well,
On top of that, its appearance seems questionable. Is this some kind of anime character? Strange.
you know nothing.
Rude, she's not strange. She's Princess Pickles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess. Oh, you recognize this, Hifumi? Of course I recognize it. It's a super rare prize that was given away at a bingo contest at a big anime convention. You have any idea how much I had to pay that guy to get my hands on it? Wait, that's my camera. What?
Damnation.
Where did you find it? In the physics lab? It's my most prized possession. I bought it here with me. I brought it here with me, but I lost it the first day along with my phone.
Let's see.
Why would it have reappeared in the physics lab?
However,
But look at it.
what?
It got all messed up. Like when someone steals a sticker from your collection or you buy a secondhand shirt. Well, that's it. Huh? That's it. It's not mint condition. I don't need it anymore. But weren't you just saying how much it meant to you? Then may I have it? I might be able to find some sort of use for it. If any of you would like to borrow it, please feel free to ask. Well, I can't really imagine any of us are gonna need to take up any pictures or whatever. Yeah, true. Okay. Who else? What's up with you? I searched the entire 3rd floor, but all the windows in the halls and the rooms were blocked off. I wish they'd give this a rest already. For serious, give me a break. Give me my bright blue skies. Just forget about it.
Impossible.
You make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. Just to be sure, I went from one end to the other, testing each metal plate. None of them budged.
So in the end,
It would seem escape via the 3rd floor is impossible. Just as we feared. I see. Okay, I've heard what everyone else had to say, so now it's my turn. Hey, can I tell you guys something? I found something that's kind of been bothering me.
what?
What is it? I found this weird picture in the repository. Apparently, Monokuma took it. A weird picture? You mean like dirty? No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo, and Chihiro all together.
Why?
Those 3. And the 3 of them were laughing.
Oh.
It showed the 3 of them together laughing when... What could it have been taken? And there's more. In the picture, there weren't any metal sheets covering the windows.
Well
Then the picture wasn't taken here.
Let's see.
But I don't recall hearing anything about them knowing each other before coming to the school. You probably just imagine it. Monokuma cast a spell on you. No, I saw it. I'm telling you. But if it wasn't taken before we got here or after we got here, I bet they're all still alive. They left the school and then take that picture.
Is that right?
That's impossible. After all, we saw it with our own eyes. They're all dead. Either murdered or executed. And they're not the only ones. Monokuma kills Junko, and then there's Sayaka. That wasn't an illusion. It was real, I'm sure of it. They all died. There's no way any of them are still alive. So we have to figure out when this picture was taken. Monokuma was most likely forged it. I can't imagine any other possibility. Forged? Is that all there is to it? Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma bullcrap sidetrack you. He's right, but more importantly, on another topic, there is something that has been bothering me. I would like to discuss that. Okay, then discuss. Discuss now, please! There's also something that's been bothering me, which I would like to discuss. What's bothering you, Celeste?
Actually,
It's about Hina. What, me? You said your stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened? It varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It is called a tell, something that you can't hide no matter how hard you try. Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose gets just a little bit bigger. What? For real? Actually, no. Huh?
oh,
But your reaction just now confirmed it. You were lying. That's not fair. If you're going to lie, at least try to lie convincingly. Hina, be honest. Were you lying about your stomach ache? Yes.
I see.
Why would you lie about that?
that's it.
Are you feeling guilty about something?
Just a second.
No, that's not it at all.
But
It's just, I mean, I have a reason for it. A reason? Then tell me.
sorry.
To be honest, I didn't have a stomach ache. I did it because even if I came and tell you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me. The truth? I saw it. Saw what? A ghost. A ghost? You mean like that ghost?
Hey,
Is there more than one ghost? But I mean, ghosts are... See, I told you, you wouldn't believe me. It's not that I don't believe you, but
Hina.
I believe you. No matter what anyone else might say, I believe whatever you say, no matter what. So, can you tell us exactly what happened? If you really mean that, Sakura, then okay, I'll tell you.
So,
So it happened last night. I was in bed, but I couldn't get to sleep. I just kept thinking about everything that happened up until now, and I ended up just getting more upset. So to try and cheer myself up, I thought I'd go get some donuts. Donuts? Again?
honestly,
And you ignored the rule regarding nighttime?
Sorry.
I know, sorry. I feel really bad about that.
Hina.
Anyways, please continue. Well, so I left the room and headed for the warehouse. But then I started hearing a strange sound.
well,
It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse. So I headed that way. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. And I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. There's no doubt who it was. It was Chihiro.
Say what?
No, wait, a ghost?
honestly,
It is simply not possible. You must be mistaken. Just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state.
Well,
Then all we have to do is go see it ourselves, right? Let's just go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. It is a waste of time. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If we don't find anything, that'll be the end of it. You're gonna go try and see a ghost? Is that really a good idea? It might put a curse on you.
what the heck?
You can wait here if you want. I don't want to be alone. Take me with you.
hey,
What are you going to do, Celeste?
There is nothing.
I
to be
suppose I have
done.
no choice. How about you, Mr. Shiramura? Are you gonna wait here?
oh,
I guess that's a yes.
So,
It was right here. I saw right here in the dressing room. I'm getting goosebumps.
Come on, come on.
Cthulhu? Faniga?
Please!
Shut up. What if he really shows up?
Hina.
Where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost?
Well,
Well, I heard a sound when I opened the locker. I saw a kind of pale outline of Chihiro. Then let's look at the locker. Is this the locker? There was something in here. Huh? Inside the locker is a laptop? What's that? What's something like that doing here? I remember seeing this. Oh, that's right. I saw it in the library before. It looked like a laptop. The laptop looked pretty old and it was all covered in dust.
so...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. But how did the laptop get from the library to here?
It would seem...
And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. Huh? But I thought it was broken. I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
Then
More
perhaps-
importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost. I am surprised you were able to dress yourself in the morning. Oh man, if I had the love clueless girls attribute, I would have fallen in love with big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it. Well, I didn't really expect to find a frickin' laptop inside a frickin' locker, okay?
Hey, come
It's
on.
okay, I mean, anyone could make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I'd spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole.
What are you saying?
Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions.
Don't be mean.
I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? But listen, isn't this really strange? What's this laptop doing in here?
In other words,
Maybe someone hid it here?
But
If that's the case, we found it pretty easily.
wrong.
Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. Huh? What do you mean?
Hey,
Haven't you noticed? There's one big difference between this room and all the others. There's a difference? There's no surveillance cameras.
Yes.
Precisely. There's no cameras in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind. So you're saying someone put the laptop here so that the mastermind wouldn't know about it?
it's true.
And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro shining pale green. I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little more detail. Then let's do so. It's just like Kyoko said, the display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power.
So then,
So first of all, we have to wake it up. Right. So I started hitting random buttons on the keyboard, and the display instantly began to grow a pale green. There was a bunch of different icons on the laptop.
hey,
There, the icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego. Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of personality. You can consider it something like a pen pal.
Makoto.
Could you let me see it, Makoto? With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over to alter ego icon, and when she double-clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark. And then a voice spoke to us. Master, you're here. Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display. It's a ghost! Buddha and sweet baby Jesus, save me!
Calm down.
Calm down, it's not a ghost. Huh? Then what is it?
Anyway,
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then...
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. That voice, the tone, and everything. It's Chihiro.
I knew it.
Alter ego? I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI program?
That's right.
It's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine, reinforcement learning?
It's true.
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. If you want to know more, just Google it, okay?
In other words,
But if the AI continues to grow, it would become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that some AI like this might someday replace people. And that is why it is called alter ego. A fine choice, then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego.
I see.
A second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego. Kyoko, how do you know so much about this?
Are you okay with
Anyways,
this?
he fixed the broken laptop and put his program on there. That is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to the dressing room where the mastermind would not be able to see it. But you know, all this about master and whatnot, yes. I believe I'm on fire. I thought you were only into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible. But he's a guy and also a computer program.
I feel it.
Oh, that aspect is no problem.
I mean,
That aspect?
Anyway,
Anyways, let's talk about him a little more. Kyoko typed away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on? Master only gave me a general idea. But I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shouted out another question. Why are you here? Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. So it's taken me a little longer than I thought. But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secrets. For example, perhaps the secret of this school. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer until everything's unlocked? It's gonna be a while, but I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me.
I see.
So because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart, and also means that the work remains uninterrupted even after death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you. Don't worry, I've got a secret plan after all ready, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
That is fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. Huh? Why?
Are you okay
Have you
with
forgotten? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, he could scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing. Okay then, how about once it's nighttime, we each take turn guarding the dressing room?
this? However,
There's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. Then what can we do?
so then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego's yelling. But if you leave your door open all night, then
it's true.
there's a chance I may become a victim myself. I know.
However,
But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who had been born on a battlefield. I felt like that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emitting from the laptop. Would you mind if I ask a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but is Master? For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do. But she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, conscious, direct. Chihiro is dead. Mondo killed him. I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive this situation was very low. So, I prepared for this moment. Somehow I feel
It's
kinda
like-
sorry for her. I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It is simple computer program. It does not have feelings. Are you sure about that?
Shall we go?
Anyways, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. The AI seemed totally different from when we first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming, or could he have actually been worried about us?
Could it be?
What's wrong, hero?
You know?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for helpers from the outside. But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here. Well, if we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have access online, that's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find out in no time. Oh, yeah, true.
Indeed.
This is no time for taking needless risk. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the files analyzed. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
Of course.
Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
You know?
So, should we get going?
It's true.
Indeed. Goodbye. We'll be back. I promise. Come on, Hifumi. Let's go. Okay. And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout. Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? And as if he'd been waiting for his cue, Hina has gained enough experience to level up.
What's the matter?
So, what was this awesome thing? Something? Monokuma,
What the heck?
you guys all seem in remarkable good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Oh, keeping secrets. No fair. I demand an exclusive interview. Denied, super denied.
What the heck?
Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
Say what?
Do it? You mean like, do it? Do it? Wait, what? What do you mean, do it?
Yes.
Ew, gross. You said it, do it. What? You said it first. We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time. Huh? But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that is why we are all so pleased.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which, okay, boys, why don't you head on back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath.
Hey,
Jeez. What are you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square. Well, ladies, shall we go? Celeste didn't hesitate coming up with that ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. So she and the other girls headed back to the dressing room.
Damnation!
Nuts and damn it, we totally lost. Another day without getting to take my very first bath here. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure. You'll definitely get that bath tomorrow. Okay, so we should head back to the dining hall now.
Hey!
Hold on.
Hey!
Something strange here. Very strange. Strange? What do you mean? What's strange is this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. Huh? You're absolutely right. I thought you were all about 2D. All of you need to shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy. I was forced to ask myself, should I sneak into the bathroom like Monokuma said, or just go quietly back to the dining hall? Okay, let's go. With the man's fantasy burning out in my chest, I decided to head back to the bathhouse. Have fun in your man's fantasy. Have a smashing good time. We opened the door to the dressing room silently as Death and peeked inside. It looked like the girls had already finished changing and gone into the bathhouse. This had all started as a lie, but apparently they decided to go in for real. Making sure it was empty, we quickly made our way into the dressing room, the Forbidden Land.
But
So they really are taking a bath? Is this what Celeste meant about lying convincingly? Mr. Hagakura, please refrain from pointless whispering. We're deep in enemy territory here. Just up ahead is the bathhouse, and there awaits a great dazzling passion. Are we really here for that? Okay. Be careful, don't get us caught. If Ogre finds us, we'll be meeting up with Hades in no time. I don't want to meet with Hades. Okay. Did I just check the computer again? What are you doing, Mr. Nagi? Okay. If you calm down, try counting prime numbers. Okay. I placed my hands on the door leading into the bathhouse. I opened it gently, inch by inch. I maneuvered my hands like a master craftsman to avoid making even the slightest sound. A little further, and then... on the other side of the thick, rising steam, I saw... I'm not sure how to put it, but I always feel refreshed after a job well done. 3D bottle isn't so bad in its nude state, I suppose.
Could it be?
But still, I just can't believe it, like, for serious.
How about that?
Ogre is a girl. Was this really okay? Well, I looked, too, so I guess I'm gonna have to say yes. Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing louder. The girls had finished their bath and joined us in the dining hall.
You got it.
Oh man, that was a nice bath.
This is fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time was a true pleasure.
Indeed.
Of course.
Normally, after a long bath, I'd like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but... sorry, no time for that.
So in the end...
That's what I figured. Huh?
Actually,
We were just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something.
Because
After seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last long. You're all so terrible to me.
My entire
Everyone's so cold and mean, even after I got presents for you all. Presents? I got your attention? Then let's head to the gym where the presents await. No questions, no dilly-dallying, get a move on, and everything will become clear.
oh,
What is it? What are you scheming this time?
it would seem.
He probably going to repeat the same thing again, providing us with a motive to get things moving.
huh?
Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore. Me either. I'm like totally traumatized.
However,
It's okay. We have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us. So for now,
correct.
we have to just endure it. Come on. With heavy feet, we made our way to the gym, but when we arrived, there were already someone waiting for us.
What?
To be kept waiting by the likes of you, rest assured, if we have access to a firearm, you'll be dead. Bakakura, did you get here early? Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? It's simple. Right foot, left foot, right foot. The same as always. I see her on the other hand.
What the heck?
Oh, she's back to her Debbie Downer self, huh? I heard what sounds like a sneeze, and she went back to her old self. So now she goes from maniac to depressive whenever she sneezes. Seems kind of late to add that into the mix. Why does everyone keep making fun of me? I hope you all win the lottery and get hit by a bus.
Ah,
So when you want to say something mean, then you can talk, huh? Anyways, it looks like everyone's here.
So then,
Which means...
You guys?
It looks like everyone's here, so then, let's get started.
What?
Come on, out with it. What kind of motive have you prepared for us this time?
However,
Whatever you subject us to, we will not break. Yeah, that's right. We are not gonna lose to you ever again.
Come on.
You don't have to get so defensive. Calm down. I've decided to change things up a bit this time. Up till now, I've been using the whoosh of the north wind to get you all moving. But sometimes you gotta use the sun to light a fire under someone's butt.
Without further ado, I give you this! $10 million! I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie, wow, am I right?
So that's the motive you prepared, is it? 10 million it's not nearly enough.
It's true.
When it comes to motive, money certainly is the gold standard, so to speak. Whether it is is in a mystery novel or the real world. But there's no way we kill each other for money.
Of course.
He's right. You can't simply purchase a person's life. You can say 10 million or however much. I don't give a crap. We're serious. Yeah, they're all right. Whether it's 10 million or any other amount of money. No, not even just money. From now on, no matter what you do, we won't kill our friends. Come on, stop trying to act tough. The most important thing is to live up here in moral, communal life. Monokuma disappeared, leaving his words on stage along with the massive sum of money. There's nothing to worry about, right? Nobody would kill a friend for money, right? Have you so quickly forgotten the lesson from last time? You can't judge others by your own standards. Yeah, there might be someone here who's having money problems. Personally, I've earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is comfortable.
I'm telling you.
Hifumi, what about you? I'm a super popular content creator. I don't have any problems making money to buy my comics and DVDs. Then
Hey,
just stop. Pressing others about their personal finances is ugly. Ugly? Don't worry. Either way, whatever is going to happen will happen without warning. That is the nature of this game. Dong, bing, bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed
Bugs bite. It's that time already? Huh.
Hey,
Before we separate, let me remind you, starting tonight, I'll be leaving my door open to make sure nothing happens to Alter Ego. But, just because my door is open, don't assume that will make me an easy target. Or the predator may suddenly find itself the prey. Her voice was calm and composed, but it was clear she meant what she said. Okay, let's everyone just head back to our rooms. And don't think about that whole money thing, got it? Good, then let's break. How was that? Pretty good, right, Taka? Right? As soon as I went back to my room, I crawled into bed. Money? There's no way that's gonna get anyone to kill anyone, right? I told myself that, but deep in my heart, I was still troubled. After all, I thought the same thing last time about having our secrets revealed. Even if the reason for it seemed completely nonsensical, a murder can still happen. That's the lesson we learned. But this time it's different. I'm sure of it. Because of the program Chihiro left behind, Alter Ego. We finally have some small hope to grasp onto. As long as we have that, then I'm sure... Little kids have it so easy because they can put little in front of their names and right off the bat everyone thinks they're cute. Well, find them. I want everyone to start calling me Little Monokuma. See? Just by adding that, my cuteness goes up by at least 10%, right? Yeah, the world doesn't have enough littles in it. More littles would lead to the salvation of the world. Just imagine, Little's arsonist, Little's war criminal, Little's destruction of the environment, Little's hit and run, Little's death rate, Little's Great Depression.
The darkest subject can suddenly become brighter. Our dreams are expanding! Ding ding!
Whatever you say, Monokuma. Bing bong.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m., and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Well then, I guess I should head to the dining hall. Nope, this is it. This is it for today. I know it was quick, but I gotta get some sleep, and then I have to go to real world stuff again. So until next time, peace out. And I will be streaming again probably on Monday. So hope you guys have